What is up, everybody?
Whoops.
Happy Tuesday.
Welcome to Marital Hate.
Jojo is here, ready for tonight's topic. Tracy is here. Hopefully, she's doing better. We have a special surprise for her once everybody gets in. We're gonna we'll unveil that as we wanted her to be on the mend. Tracy, how you doing? Tell us, give us an update. We want to know how things are. And we actually went to the beach today. We had a lovely dinner with our friends. And so we're running a little bit behind with memoirs of a geisha over here.
Hey, leave me alone. I'm very, very high.
And
I'm very, very high. Leave me alone. And I'm old.
Leave you alone. I don't think I can leave you alone since you're the co-host of this program.
I don't feel like my makeup looks very even, but
I think it looks fantastic.
Thank you. Do I look as good as you do with your gold on?
I don't have any gold on. I'm goldless.
No, do you want to put some gold on? Can you open this for me, please?
I already did.
Oh, thank you. This is my husband. He's nice.
Hello.
Okay, so we are married. We don't hate each other. You told him that?
Yeah, no, I haven't told them anything yet.
Welcome to Marital Hate. I'm Stacy.
I'm Doug.
We're married, but we do not hate each other.
This is gold right here.
We do a live, interactive, nightly podcast. We never really know what we're going to talk about because it's really steered by our audience. The haters and the master haters. We call everybody who watches podcasts a hater, but a master hater is a truly special person. These people come night after night, and they're what makes this podcast special. They have created this absolutely amazing community, and I'm so lucky to be a part of it, and I'm so proud of it. And we do extra special things for our master haters, the people that come night after night, and we plug their businesses. I mean, we'll help out anybody that we can out, but we plug their businesses, we support them as much as we can, and they're genuinely our friends. And it's so funny too, because like one of the things is having our cell phone number. Like if you're a master hater, you just get my cell phone number. You call me anytime you want.
I was actually thinking that today. So Tracy says she is on the mend. She is not as swollen today and is not hot to the touch anymore. I'm so itchy still, but an improvement, I will take it. So with no further ado, my name is Adu. Oh, Courtney's here. Hi, beautiful Doug. She says, I am loving your shirt, beautiful.
Oh, this is the same outfit I had on the other day. It's a Moo from Amazon. It was like $20.
Oh. You both look great.
Thank you.
And I am so happy to see your faces. I missed y'all last night. And Courtney says nothing. That's what she says. She says nothing. Courtney, I hope you're having a better day today. I know we were sending you some good vibes last night, and we hope you're doing better today. This will cheer you up. So after I got to thinking about, Randall still didn't get us our address as we weren't home today. So we didn't do anything until like 5 minutes ago on the podcast. So we got to get Randall our address. All right. So today we were thinking about Tracy getting bit by the brown recluse. Courtney sent us stars. Thank you, Courtney. You're so nice. So I figured what way to commemorate Tracy getting bit by a brown recluse than to do a little artwork.
I know.
Little artwork.
It was very pretty.
So here it comes right now. This
so
is
funny.
Tracy running away from a giant spider in Georgia. And I'm not sure what those little jackalope things are down like in the street, but it's fantastic. So I used AI and I described what I wanted to do, and I put Tracy's face on there.
Hang on a second.
It's a thing of beauty.
There was something I wanted to tell you. It was about Tracy. Oh, did you see that her wife, Bex, found another spider in the house today? So they have called an exterminator. I don't know if I can open. I think I have to save it to that.
And Randall says, I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, you got to.
I burped on the podcast. That's just
no, that's not that great. So Tracy's laughing. It's fantastic. I was trying to post it on your wall, but you don't allow those things. Then I was thinking, should I put it on my wall and tag you? And then I'm like, I'll just wait till the podcast. But I think we need shirts made of this because this is amazing. And, not for nothing, Trace. Kind of looking kind of good running down that street.
Can you close it down?
I can. What do you got?
This is the spider they found today.
I don't think I like that. Yeah,
that's the one Bex found today. What do you guys think?
That
brown.
I don't know if it's a brown recluse, but it's.
I don't know. But if you get bit by a brown recluse, you're probably going to turn into a walrus, and I have so much to say about that.
I got to look up brown recluse. See if...
So we're so grateful for everybody that's here tonight watching. We have less people tonight than we have had on previous nights, but it'll probably build up. Thanks everybody for all your comments and sharing and all of that stuff because it helps us. And of course, it's we're able to do more stuff, make the podcast better for you guys. And one day we'd like to do nice things for people, but right now we're just offering ourselves. But we do put our heart and soul in the podcast.
We do. Sometimes we spread ourselves a little thin,
and that's what we did today.
And we don't put everything into the podcast, but we probably put more into it than most people would assume we do, based on the quality.
We did go to the beach. I mean, we basically go out of the house twice a week. We went to the beach today. I want to start a routine where we do something fun every day. So it could be that we play the Dirty Cock game.
Right.
It could be that we play video games. It could be that we go for a Jeep ride. I want to make sure we're doing something every day, because for far too long, you have a beach streak on your face. For far too long, we have just been work, and we're more effective when we have a balance.
We do. So Tracy says that illustration was amazing, and then Jojo says, "Ooh, no, a brown recluse, Tracy, get better. That's scary." Doug loved the animation with the Georgia sign in the back. Oh my god. I couldn't, I thought that, and I worded it on AI. I couldn't have drawn that any more accurately than what was in my head than that, which is kind of scary because AI is replacing very talented illustrators. That's a wood spider. Randall says that's a wood spider. Nothing to worry about. And Courtney shared you out to a couple of my groups. Maybe we'll find some new friends to join. We have gotten some quality folks through Courtney. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
where would we be?
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but we've got, it's a tough. Oh, sure. It's a tough call to make. But who is, we have, of course, we have Trace OG Lesby. The madam of the master hater house, and she's been with us from the beginning. We've got Anne, who's been with us from the beginning as well. She's been on slightly less episodes than Trace. She's a little bit quieter than Trace, but she was our first guest. Then we got Courtney, who comes on board, and she's just inviting people. And then Nicole and Randall are doing the same thing. And then we got Platty, and oh my gosh, JoJo's now here. And I'm so grateful for all the people that are sharing.
Playing games.
We're having fun. Everybody looks forward to. I don't know who doesn't look forward to Jackbox on Fridays and knows.
No, that's good.
Honestly, I've been stressing about how to do it on two different things. I think we just need another Jackbox account. And not that I. Well, do you have to have two? We'll have to see if we can log into two Jackboxes at the same time.
I don't know how you would do it, to be honest. Do two of them.
So what I would do is, I would screen share on my screen instead of my camera. I would point my camera at my desktop. I don't know how I would do that.
But how would you
so instead of having my picture on this screen, we would have my screen on the screen.
But when you when you do the review, those are done automatically. So I don't know how you would time it.
What do you mean you do the review?
When the answers come up and you vote?
Yeah.
That's kind of automatically timed, and you can't really do them at the same time.
So what I would do is I would have them both on screen at the same time with no audio. So people would have to read. I'm sorry, we would have to read answers.
Yeah.
So you would be in charge of one, I would be in charge of the other. We would read them.
Okay.
So I think we can do it.
And then people would have to know which group they're in. It seems a little confusing.
But they would know, but it would be on the screen.
Anna's here, Randall's here, saying hello to everyone.
I think I have a workaround. The only thing I have to figure out is how do I make it, instead of pointing at our camera?
Yeah.
How do I make it at the desktop?
Yeah.
Is there a way to do that? So I would have to ask StreamYard. So if somebody can remind me to ask StreamYard.
It's called a desktop share.
Yeah, I don't even know how to describe that. Can I show to? Remind me to ask StreamYard tomorrow.
All right. Well, that's office stuff. So, Stephen Gerber is here. He has not been here in a while. Stephen Gerber.
He's Cape Coral, right?
He has a question about Social Security. Is it worth to wait till 70 or take it earlier? Everyone says wait, right? Everybody says wait.
But it depends on your circumstances.
Then, if you're a young 70, then wait. If you're an old 70,
if you need it, you need it.
Get what you can do. Platypus is back. Saying the greets. I like the greets. I like that.
I got to tell you, my dreadlocks are still wet from the ocean today, and the water is seeping down my back.
You should let them down or something, and let them.
Yeah, but I'm drenched. Maybe I could put that towel across my back, but feel my back. It feels like I just jumped in the pool. It is wet. Yeah. I may have to jump in the pool.
And Tracy says, I need to see if Jackbox can allow more players. Is there a setting to allow more? There might be.
No, to my knowledge, there is not. I can reach out to them. But I would like to ideally have. But my problem is, what if I reach out to them and they're like, "You can't do this."
You hang up on them real quick, and don't give your name.
I have a podcast called Martha Stewart Living.
So,
and,
Courtney says hi to the platypus, and Nicole is in his house.
I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad all of you guys are here. And we're,
Gerber says, is Courtney single? She is not. Unless you want to take, if you can offer a monster dog and want to take on her 6 kids, then maybe she'll be a little single.
You can fight it out with Robert.
Steven might have some money.
Well, we don't know. We have a battle royale on Jackbox night, and if Steven can take out Robert and he's willing to take financial responsibility for Nicole and her 6 children, then maybe we'll see.
She does like to sun her butthole. We know that. So that's
adorable. And I don't know that anybody. I think Nicole's single. JoJo, I believe, is married, and Anne is in a relationship, and Tracy is happily married.
And
but
although Randall is single.
Randall's single.
Courtney says we can have a cockfight.
Randall, I owe you my address. I'll remember eventually.
And she says you can pay them for more prompt. Steven says he can take out Robert. And then, hey, Courtney, big thank you. Randall says.
So everybody, just so you know, if you are following us on TikTok, on Twitter, that's awesome. We're on like every platform. The best place to watch us. Oh shoot, I never turned us on Instagram. Oopsie. The best place to watch is probably YouTube, or Facebook. We put your comments up on screen, which is awesome, and you become like a part of the community. Everybody becomes friends with one another. Our biggest audience is by far on Facebook, but the other audiences are growing. TikTok's, Twitter's right behind it, and then of course TikTok, Instagram. I fucking hate. If anybody can figure out Instagram to me, let me know, please. I'm desperate. So everybody comments, and we're part of the conversation. You basically steer the show. Yeah. Are we caught up on comments?
We are. I was just going to give a shout out to Todd White, who gave us a thumbs up, who hasn't been around a while, and Pete Flores as well. So Stephen, Courtney says he's a grumpy old man, and he's got that old man strength. Yeah, that sometimes that happens, and Randall is laughing. Yeah, old man, like. When I was growing up, old men were in World War II, and they had that old man strength, and it was weird. You just did not mess with them because
I wouldn't fuck with the World War II.
They killed some people.
Well, I mean, I don't know that that's like maybe their. I don't know that that's.
I don't know if that was their forte, but you just don't mess with them.
I think that people have. That was, what Bill O'Reilly referred to as the last great generation. And I think that there's good reason for it. But the rest of us have kind of gotten soft over the years, I think, particularly Americans.
Well,
we're so fucking privileged, all of us.
We really are.
I mean, even the poorest American is privileged relative to the globe. And by the way, there's a lot of poverty in America.
There certainly is.
And I think, it's interesting because obviously I care about everybody, but we have to start at home. And the people that are at home have to start in their home as well, and so on and so forth. And then when we've got our people, then we worry about other people, and so on and so forth. Like now, actually, we have something going on in our lives. We wanted to do some marketing for the church. We signed up for the marketing team. We waited for like 6 weeks. Nothing happened. Then I'm sick. Like I've been really struggling health-wise. And it's been hit or miss whether I can function on a daily basis. And because I haven't been able to function consistently, every bit of energy I have had has gone into the podcast. We have gone to the beach a couple times, which when I feel crappy, actually going to the beach is one thing that makes me feel better. Like today, I was in agony all morning.
You were. And then when you went to the beach, you felt better.
Could not work. Could not get anything done. We went to the beach, felt better.
You're in a lot of pain. Tell them why you were in agony.
Daddy laid the pipe.
And
when I come, I like tense up my left leg and it gets like all like tight. And my hip has been killing me. And that was from Sunday night, and it's like worse than it was. So I was really in a lot of pain. But driving the Jeep helped because I always elevate my left leg when I drive the Jeep. And then because I drive stick.
So it was a sex injury, is what you're saying.
It was a sex injury. Good job. Friendship for everyone.
Catching up on this. So Randall says Robert has that Ozark mountain man strength. And then Steven says, I like Robert. And then Tracy says, say it louder for the people in back. It was a sex injury.
You really are. See, it used to be that whenever I talked about her sex life or your penis, you were like, "Oh no, I'm so shy. I'm like, oh, my wife says terrible things on the internet," and now you're like, "Yeah, I laid the pot. My dick's got a band. I got a fire helmet."
All I'm saying is that when you do something so well that your wife can't walk the next day.
Walk? I couldn't anything. I was in so much pain. I thought
when your wife couldn't anything the next day. You're kind of proud of it.
I was in so much pain that I thought I was going to throw up more than once. Did you see me like this morning? Like what I was going through?
Sorry, not sorry.
Did you have any idea how much pain I was in?
Oh yeah, but not.
I was about to go downtown and score some heroin. That's how much pain I was in.
Because I was too good at the sex. Is that
okay? Well, now we can't have sex anymore. You feel better? I'm gonna need somebody who's mediocre at sex.
It's kind of like Superman. Superman can't do some stuff.
Oh my god!
You know, like because you can't have Superman's baby. It'll rip right out of the mom. It'll just destroy the mom because it's got super strength. No. I don't know. She says she needs one of the swings while you're doing the deed. See, I don't think it's that.
That might help. But we would need to hang it, and we don't have anywhere really to hang it except out here in the left.
But I think it's more.
And I don't think the neighbors
what happens,
see that. Could you imagine
if she has convulsions? I think that's when the injury occurred.
No, it's while I'm coming, and you have your face between my legs, and I tighten up all the muscles because yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know how many times I have like wanted to come more, but I haven't been able to because of the cramp in my stupid left leg? It ruins my time.
Maybe you put some icy hot on there before you.
I put the icy hot on it afterwards, and I take the Epsom salt baths, and I do the biomat, and I do the Theragun, and I went for acupuncture. I don't know if it's worth it.
Probably worth it.
Can somebody be mediocre at sex and give me a call?
So Randall says you have to dry it for 8 hours straight sometimes. And then Steven says she needs one of those swings, and then we already read that.
Wait, dry it?
Jojo says too funny, sex boo-boos. And then Nicole is laughing at Randall.
What are we
muscle
trying
relax.
for 8 hours?
Apparently, there's Randall is proud of himself for having it.
I do not want to have sex for 8 hours. That's terrible. Why would you do that? I want to be efficient. You are inefficient, my friend. That's terrible.
If you do it,
but we love you.
If you do it the once good enough,
could you please?
It frees up a lot of time.
I've got 15 minutes max. Anything more than that just seems like a waste of time. 15 minutes. I will give you 15 minutes to put it in whatever hole you want, in whatever order you want. Just 15 minutes.
You should care about the order.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
You never go ass to mouth.
Yeah.
You're supposed to say the line.
Sometimes it's okay.
Sometimes in the heat of the passion, it's okay to go ass to mouth.
Apparently, Randall said we had enough sweat, didn't need no moisture. And then Courtney has one of them swings in my yard and a giant tripod.
You never go ask.
Which is funny because that's Robert's nickname, giant tripod. And Randall was tripping on shrooms during the 8 hours. And Steven says, try the ear.
What?
And the famous words of Iggy Pop, I've had it in the ear before.
I have no idea. I'm very high. I have no idea what's really happening here, but it seems like everybody's having a good time.
Everybody seems to be, yeah.
So what did we do today? Well,
we went to the beach.
First of all, we were tired last night. We weren't particularly together.
We were very tired last night.
And I got to be honest with you. Sometimes we plan a little bit for the podcast. We're like, oh, I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about that. We won't talk to, like, we'll start to tell each other something. And then we're like, podcast.
Yeah.
We do it all day long.
Because she wants my legit reaction to like some crazy shit.
And he with I. Yeah. And it's not as much fun. Like if we're not like listening to each other and like sometimes we have to do podcast stuff. So you'll see us like doing this or on our phones or whatever. We have to do podcast stuff. But you know, we want to engage with one another because if you're watching and like one person's like, obviously you get a subliminal, but if you're watching and everybody's like,
everyone laughing. Steven wants me to try the armpit. He's being serious.
What does he want to try that?
He wants to try sex in the armpit, like penetrate your armpit.
I don't even know how you would do that. Please don't lick my armpit.
Platypus says, and you don't want to hear the same stories over and over. No, you gotta have stories. Yeah.
But I think that I like doing the current events because I think we have a different take on the current events than everyone else.
Yeah.
And
that
is like, but the problem is that we just don't have enough hours in the day. Like it would be great if somebody could prep us on current events, like give us like answer a couple questions for us and give us just the facts, because we don't have, it's not even like, we love to put the time and energy into the podcast and we're giving it everything we have to it. I really, I can't even tell you, but it's so hard to find facts in the news. So if there's news stories, we want the facts and we can't seem to find them.
But
so
they
we're always
also
like, well,
need
they
to be
say
funny.
this, but they say this. We can make anything funny.
We really can. But I will.
Although I think your Israel 2.0 jokes have gone.
No, I'm not going to go that far anymore.
Okay. What do we have for the and between the feet is good too.
Oh, not bad.
Well, now we know, everyone. Between
Excellent.
the feet. Have you done it between the feet or just between the sheets? Do you have sex with a sheet on top of you?
Huh?
Who does that? Do you have sex with a sheet on top of you?
So you get in and then put the sheet back over you?
Yeah.
It seems, well, if it's cold, maybe I'd put blankets on.
Okay, but if you were like down there.
Yeah, I'm not putting the sheet up. No.
If I'm down there, no way. I'm going to suffocate. I have a hard enough time breathing while I'm doing that.
Yeah. And is
it hard to breathe while you do the man thing?
Sometimes, yeah.
Would it help if you had some sort of a snorkel?
I'm training myself to breathe through the ears.
They in the no CPAP thing?
CPAP.
Every time I buy him some sort of device that's supposed to help him with his health, he refuses to use it. So we've thrown away about $150 on that shit this year. Randall says, I love all of you. I wait for this all day. Oh, that makes me happy. And then Steven says, warm the feet up first. Good to know.
With a warming gel.
Good to know.
The warming
Burt's Bees makes a nice coconut foot lotion.
Coconut foot lotion.
Doug loves the smell of coconuts. It gets him going.
Oh, so Jojo says, I must be a prude. I'm learning all kinds of shit. Toes, ears, armpits. Steven's the freak over here. He's the one bringing all the stuff to the thing.
I don't know much about Steven, but I do know that he's from Cape Coral, Florida.
But we enjoy his level of kink, apparently.
Well, I don't know.
This is all good stuff.
Mark Brian comes in hot.
Mark comes in hot. Yeah, that's all good.
If Rockwood was here,
oh yeah, he might.
Charlie's bordering on.
Steven does say he's freaking.
Charlie's not just bordering on Andrew Tate; he's exceeded Andrew Tate. I'm concerned.
Well, he's all those people wrapped into one.
And Jojo says, "I've been with my hubby 19 years. I might try to spice it up a little." Oh, we'll give you ideas. Well, Steven's freaky, so he's telling you go for the armpit.
Maybe Steven will write Steven Gerber's Guide to Getting on Home.
We like coconut oil for lube because it's got a good flavor to it. It's antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, can't hurt you. We've also enjoyed cocoa butter. We warm it up in the microwave.
Smell like a chocolate bar. Which is what you do.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm really yawning a lot on the podcast tonight, and I don't know why. Maybe I should blow the fan towards me.
Okay. And then Randall says ho oil. I think you mean jojoba. But I like coconut oil or cocoa butter.
Use real butter, he says.
No, real butter. I don't know how I feel about that. You can't put real butter in a woman's vagina. That'll upset her floor.
All I know is that Marlon Brando did it to some girl's butt with using the butter from a tray of room service in Last Tango in Paris. True story. Well, unfortunately, apparently, the girl was not really that willing, and the director and Brando were kind of rapey, and that was not good. So,
wow! Well, I just found out something very interesting.
Sex supplies in a pinch. This will help at JoJo. It'll help everybody.
We could learn about all the sex supplies.
Can't find time in your busy schedule to run to the sex store?
Yeah, you can just use household items.
Use household items.
Well, so I had asked. I was just going to ask about the one thing, but it's a whole thing. Sex supplies in a pinch. What can I use as lube? Safety first, boys. Oh, this is from Grindr. So
it's from
they're probably not going to consider vaginal things here.
Yeah.
But we'll see what the gays have to say. Yeah, what should I use as anal lube? Oh, this is like
what to not use.
It's almost like having our gay men's panel, but not. Saliva. If you like water-based lube, we won't argue with you. So yeah, you can use saliva, but it's poor lubricant for anal sex.
It said don't use it. Yeah. Lotions. They have fragrances.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to read this. This is just amazing. Maybe he ate the booty like groceries during foreplay. but that doesn't mean you can take the sausage. Did we learn nothing from Brokeback Mountain? Now I feel the need to see.
I've never seen Brokeback Mountain. Yeah.
Woo. Lotions often have fragrances that can cause irritation
in your anus or urethra,
and probably your
meatus,
vagina.
In the meatus.
If you're gonna have a problem in your anus, you're definitely having a problem in your vagina.
I hope everyone knows the meatus is, because it's
just the meatus.
The meatus is the hole in the penis at the end of the urethra. It's called the meatus.
You are gold and sparkly.
I am. Oh, geez. Melissa's here.
Hey, girl.
What's up, MT?
How are you?
She goes, we've never seen Brokeback. Yeah, we've never seen it. I don't know. I don't know why, but I just.
We have a list of so many movies to watch. You guys haven't even watched Toxic Avenger. We tried to get you to watch the Toxic Avenger for like a month now, and nobody's watched it. So when are we going to talk about it? We're just going to spoil it for you. Is what's going to happen.
We're having viewer hate now because yeah.
We want to watch lots of movies, but right now we have company. I have been very, very sick.
We have guests in our home that are very lovely people, probably too nice to.
Oh my God, they're the worst. You know why they're the worst? They don't need anything. They don't complain about anything. They don't break anything. They
them call me names.
They pray for us.
They pray, and we
seriously, she got me
a
prayer blanket. I actually was having a competition between my friend Christina and my friend Kristen to see which one's my favorite.
Yeah.
And the problem is they were neck and neck, and then Kristen comes in with this prayer blanket, and the only way I can think that Christina can catch up is to give me $20,000. And I feel rude asking for that, but I don't feel like they should have to fight for my friendship. I love them both. They're both amazing people. But I've got to tell you, these house guests have been amazing, and we have been on a very good run of house guests lately. Donna and John were excellent. The boys were excellent. Dave Doughton was excellent. Zach was excellent.
Yeah, so we've turned it all around. Melissa misses y'all. We miss you too. We were we have been out of commission. And distant from our friends at the CSL. Tracy got her solar recovery spray in the mail today. You should spray it on just because it feels good.
Actually might soothe your leg. It will soothe your cellulitis. I guarantee it will.
Oh,
put it on right now.
Even good for
I promise you it will help.
Spider bites. Randall is getting old and forgot. And then JoJo says, that's what it's called. I always wanted to know. I know the meatus.
Wait, what is the meatus again?
It's the hole at the end of the penis, at the end of the urethra. Stephen says, amen. That's the weenus. The weenus is your elbow, if you must know. Randall, don't be coy. You know the real unsalted butter. And Randall is laughing. So we have that.
Okay, so animal-derived substances. Oh, wait, honey, I'm not done. Honey or agave.
No, it's not good.
Sticky, not slick. Please do yourself a favor and keep this out of your ass. You don't want to get the anal equivalent of a yeast infection.
Sticky, not slick was.
I'm sorry.
I went on a job interview once, and that's what they wrote down. Sticky, not slick.
Hang on. What? Anal equivalent of a yeast infection? What is that?
It's called a bubbler.
I want a butler, but not an anal equivalent of a yeast infection.
Melissa says you got to go with the Kerrygold butter.
We're getting there. I'm still having anal yeast infection, everyone.
Now you know.
You know what I have to do now.
Now I have another thing that'll keep me up at night. Making sure.
You know what I have to look up now.
Hoping I don't get that.
I don't know what to do. The neighborhood children wander around when we do this. Tracy
podcast. Plays with Beck's elbow skin all the time. I don't know why, but I like it.
Candidiasis is a common fungal infection that occurs when candida yeast overgrows in the anus.
Oh, get your pine cones ready for the anal yeast infection.
There's images. You can go on the internet and look up anal yeast infection images if you are so inclined. Would anyone like to see that? Is anyone having a nice snack right now? Honey, you want to have some, maybe some?
No, because I'd like to eat again in my lifetime.
Would you like to have some popcorn?
Why is there popcorn coming out of somebody's butt?
It looks like
Platypus says it's hemorrhoids with extra steps.
They're like ribbed hemorrhoids for your pleasure.
Steven says, does it look like cottage cheese? I would imagine it was probably not good.
Do you think
it would make some shitty bread?
Do you think I have this? Can you look at my butthole?
You know what it does? It actually looks a lot like a brown recluse bite is what it does.
I have this. I think I have anal problems.
Liz says do you have to put monostatin in your ass for that?
I don't even know. But
I don't know. Maybe there's a special Oh, imagine the embarrassment you'd have to do to go up to the counter at CVS and get like whatever you need for that.
Do I have that on my mug cake?
No, that's awful.
I feel like I might have that.
It looks like a burn victim. And Tracy says, talk about doing this boot scooting boogie.
Look at this butthole. That's why people need anal bleaching, is because they have
maybe it
anal
darkens.
yeast infections. That's what it is. If you feel like you need your butthole bleached, it's because you have an anal yeast infection. That is my conclusion of the day.
Can you treat it with Mountain Dew?
I don't know, but
that it probably wouldn't hurt.
If you have an anal yeast infection, sorry.
Could you take that off the screen, please?
If you have feel the need to bleach your asshole.
It looks like somebody.
Can I finish my sentence, please? If you feel the need to bleach your asshole, you probably have an anal yeast infection. You can Google image that shit.
Do you remember that snow that people used to spray on windows at Christmas time to make it look like it was snow? That's it. That somebody's butthole looked like you just sprayed it with that.
Kind of. Lotions, don't use those. We already talked about the cleaning. Yeah. Soap and shampoo seem like excellent candidates, but they run into similar problems as lotions. Yes, use soap to clean your anus, but that doesn't make it a good lubricant. Animal-derived
You heard it here first, folks. Use soap to clean your anus. Genius level instructions on the show. What do you got?
Stay out of the fridge. Some might recommend butter, yogurt, or even egg whites as an effective swap for store-bought lube. It's not. Hey, let's have somebody open this egg
and separate it.
Pure potential for irritation and infection. Sending your eager top out to crack some eggs seems unlikely to boost the mood.
Your eager top.
God, this writing is fantastic.
Well,
I'm gonna start following.
Yeah.
I highly recommend that you guys follow the Grinder blog. I have no desire. I don't. The Grinder blog is amazing.
What else is amazing? And Tracy says Mountain Dew would fuel the fire with all the sugar. Yeah, it would feed the yeast with the sugar.
Yeah,
I can't believe we're talking about.
If you have candida, you should not be eating sugar. I wanted the Grinder.
The Grinder blog.
I want to interview the guy. Whoever.
These are taking care in the creation of this. So coconut oil is good.
Wait, hang on. No, so they said slippery substitutes, household, blah, blah, blah. Bussy butter. Oh, bussy butter. They're saying bussy butter because it's your bussy. Lube it up. But don't use butter. They've already said that. Virgin coconut oil. Best at home. It's anti-inflammatory, moisturizing, and tastes much better than olive oil, unless you're really into Italian food. It's a great natural alternative to lube if you don't feel like
the drawback is
synthetic.
That using it with a latex condom is not advisable. So be careful out there, fellas.
Yeah, but if you happen to be married and you use coconut oil as lube on a regs, your husband will smell coconut in public and have a Pavlovian response. So you better always smell like coconut and make sure no other bitches do. Live in a cold climate and wear coconut that nobody else will. Now in Florida, he's just walking around with a boner all the time. But I appreciate the fact that
that's why I don't wear sweatpants.
I like that you're horny.
Melissa says, can you imagine walking into the kitchen thinking someone is making an omelet or something and they're just prepping for some anal? I can see that in my head. They got the shell and they're trying to separate the yolk from the white, and
you don't want to know what I just saw in my mind. I need help. So you can use
and then after they said olive oil, but then apparently it works wonders as a last minute personal lubricant. It spreads nice and slick.
Yeah, it's just it doesn't play nice with latex condoms.
Oh, so. Aloe vera. We have an aloe vera plant right in there. Wait. You're probably when you think of using this as a lubricant, unless you're nursing a sunburned balloon knot.
Okay. Well, Courtney might be, but Courtney, if you've got some aloe, put it on there. If you don't, we can send you some. The aloe on your butthole for lube. We could try aloe as lube. I don't know if that works for vaginas
It says it's definitely not a good lube for alternative for any sort of intercourse. Save that aloe vera for when you fall asleep at the beach rather than sex on the beach.
Oh, okay. So, but if your anus is irritated, go ahead and put some aloe on it. Just don't use it for lube. Vitamin E.
It isn't exactly going to be lying around everyone's home, but hey, Maybe you're a skincare savant.
Can't use it with a latex condom.
Nope. Avocado oil.
Another
Probably
one,
the same
can't
thing.
use-
Yeah.
Yeah, most everything you cannot use with
Cocoa butter. Where's the cocoa butter saying?
Yeah.
But following the trends of lotions, cocoa butter produces some additives, fragrance, and dyes that may be irritate sensitive issues.
Yeah, we buy the organic.
Um,
Crisco. Finally on the list, Crisco is extremely popular as a lube alternative among gay men in the days of yore, since it makes things nice and slippery, but it's not necessarily ideal. It isn't always great for your pores, and it can trap bacteria. It's also not something everyone has laying around, but if you do, you probably have some good results with Four Daddies did in intercourse. Four Daddies.
Four Daddies. That's the gay people that went before you.
I fucking love the gays.
Four Daddies.
Just remember that essential oil-based exception. Lube shouldn't be used with latex condoms. If you go back to one of our earlier episodes, my friend Donna...
We talked about the Crisco Disco, which was a nightclub.
Hang on a second.
Melissa's dying over the Crisco.
Wait. Years ago, on one of the old episodes, Donna told this story, and it's amazing, where this dude is... They go to this bar called the Crisco Disco in New York City. She is 17 years old. There's a dude in a basket, and people are fisting him. And
just because...
Roaming Royals, Art and Michelle, they were telling me that they had gone to Pride in San Francisco, and there was a guy getting like fisted on the street in San Francisco
with Crisco
as like an art installation. Yeah, and I got to tell you, I am not down with that. I think Pride events should be family friendly. If you want to have sex or art exploration, it needs to be a private event.
In general, yeah. Melissa's never going to look at a container of Crisco the same again. Yeah, no, it's. We'll find the episode number where we went up for almost like 3 nights. We were talking about Crisco, and yeah.
It's interesting because we had a house in Key West that we were like obsessed with. We always said if we won for a while there, we were saying if we won the lottery, we would buy that house. And we had one room that we wanted to decorate like the Crisco Disco.
Yeah, we were gonna put disco lights and disco ball and stuff. So what? Hemp seed oil, jojoba oil.
Technically safe, but none of these can be used with latex condoms.
Shea butter. Get ready for your next grind sesh with Grinder.
I gotta tell you,
that's a good service that they're bringing.
After reading this issue, even though I'm a straight woman, I would recommend anyone who's interested in witty writing follow the Grinder
witty and information
blog. This is fantastic.
Things you know.
There's a whole bunch of stuff trending. I'm sorry.
Full screen of images of yeasty buttholes.
Well, you think you've got it bad. Can we talk about our day
don't
today
have that.
Before we get into all this stuff? Because this was amazing. So if they don't have some sort of a problem soon, we're going to be concerned. They got to be worse.
These are our house guests that have had no issues. They're delightful.
No, really.
We're not used to people like being like well behaved.
No,
apparently.
Everybody has been lately, really. And it's just that we had a couple that traumatized us early on.
Very true. Very true.
And part of it is us like trying to do too much. And now we're getting better at like pacing ourselves. Like everybody knows tomorrow's my rest day. Thursday, we're going to go to the concert. Maybe we can do some stuff in Sarasota. The thing that's nice about Cape Coral is it's kind of a good jumping off point.
It is. It's. I like the location to other stuff is manageable.
We have the pool. It'd be nice to be able to zip down to the Keys a little easier, or to zip up to
5.5 hours, 3.5 hours. So, what are you gonna do?
I should tell Kristen and the kids to take the fast boat down, but it would probably cost them $200 for those tickets.
What's the Keys?
Yeah, they could do it on the Keys today.
It's long. That's a long boat ride. 3.5 hours on a boat.
They're going to Disney tomorrow, driving 3 hours each way.
Yeah, but it's Disney.
Do you want to go
to Disney?
Yeah,
I'm super jealous.
Okay, but can I tell you right now?
Yeah.
We would never be able to do it the way they do it.
Oh, we would split up and we would go do our thing.
That would be so rude.
See ya.
Bye.
Yeah.
See ya.
Well, they're leaving and doing it on their own. What if we don't tell them we go? And we disguise ourselves. And then if we run into them, then those people look like Doug and Stacy. No, we're Dave and Macy.
Nobody looks like me.
That's very true.
That's a problem.
You could take your colors out.
I'll tell them I have a twin.
That thought just scared the crap out of me. Stacey with a twin. Imagine the conversations you'd have with your twin.
Oh my God, that would be amazing. Because I got to tell you.
What if your twin was like very?
Who do I talk to the most? I talk to Zach. I talk to Christina.
Yeah.
Talk to Donna. I talk to you. I talk to you guys. Tracy and I text a lot.
Yeah.
And now I talk to Jose a lot. By the way, shout out to Jose. Jose's birthday was yesterday.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, we're gonna buy him a beer next week or something.
All right.
Can we just sing a real quick happy birthday to Jose?
Happy birthday, Jose.
Happy birthday, Jose. Happy birthday, Jose. Happy birthday, Jose.
Okay, now in Spanish.
Hola.
A birthday. Y happy
cerveza. El bon cerveza. Bon
Jose.
cerveza. Bon cerveza Malta.
El happy el birthday.
Sorry.
I don't know Spanish.
We're trying.
Sorry. What is happy in Spanish? I should know that. That's a common word.
Bueno.
No? Bueno. No. Yeah, maybe it is. That's good. Bueno is good.
All right, everybody, let's
good birthday
to words.
Bueno birthday.
I wish, oh my God, how cool would it be? This is what I want. This is my goal in life. Can we have a goal in life, please? I fucking love Jose.
Goal in life.
I love Jose. He reminds me of Ozone from Electric Boogaloo Breakin' 2. Okay?
Yeah.
I have a little crush on him, not gonna lie. Jose, sweetheart of a guy, love him. Definitely a catch if anybody single is looking. Nice guy. I want Jose to come on the podcast every night and teach us a Spanish word and quiz us on our old words.
It's the time for Spanish with Jose. It's like we have like a little jingle for him. That would be great. Today's word is anal yeast. Could you find out how to say anal yeast? I'm going to find out how to say anal yeast in Spanish.
I'm not going to look up how to say anal yeast in Spanish. I'm going to look up how to say happy in Spanish. You look up anal yeast in Spanish. I'll look up happy. Teamwork makes the dream work. We really do need like a whole staff to manage us. Feliz. Oh yeah, like Feliz Navidad.
Yeah. So what's birthday?
Happy. Why did I do that? Happy birthday. Oh, that's not the one I wanted to do.
I wanna wish you a Merry Nacimiento. Cumpleaños.
Okay, hang on. I think anal is culo. Oh, it's anal.
Well, anal yeast
is anal. If everybody wants to know, anal is the same in English and in Spanish.
So if you get yourself a Spanish-speaking lady,
we're more.
You're going to be able to habla.
We're more alike than we are different. You don't want to habla with that. That's.
So if you find a lady or gentleman, whatever you're into, and you say lavadura anal, and they say no,
that means
they do not have anal yeast.
They say, see, then you should open a bakery together.
Would they have
what's wrong with me?
Well,
an anal yeast bakery.
Yeast bakery.
What's up with these things?
That sounds like a Metallica song.
An anal yeast bakery.
Anal yeast bakery.
Anal yeast. Anal bakery.
Jojo says, I would love, I don't know why she came up with this, but I love some good shrooms. It's been forever since I took a journey into me.
I need to do some shrooms. I have a bunch here. Doug, will you do mushrooms with me, please?
Mushroom. I don't think I want
to.
How nice the guy Jose you met last week was cool.
2 drugs with me, please.
It's been over a year. I was told by Nicole I couldn't take them no more. And then Randall, of course, he knows Feliz Cumpleaños. Then Platypus says, I remember one thing from tonight. Anal equals anal.
Yeah, now we all
learned. It's the international language of anal.
I would like to say, Jojo said, I would like, it's nice, how nice the guy Jose, the guy you met last week. Yeah, so cool. I talked to him over the weekend. We had a great chat. He's a good guy.
And it was his birthday. But
he doesn't know a lot of, like everybody else doesn't know a lot of people in Florida. Do you know what I just did? I just lifted my fupa and slid my dress under it because I was feeling moist. In a not good way. By the way, I'm still covered in salt water. It's still in my hair and it's dripping down my back.
She was in the waves today to the point where she was that, and where the waves were crashing, where all the good shells were. And I'm like, there's a wave coming, and she gets nailed in the back of the head with a wave. And she's rolling around like I never, like you ever see a baby in a ball pit? That's basically what was happening to her in the curls today in the waves.
It was a good time.
in the surf.
But I got my hair wet, and I try not to do that because it weighs a ton when it's wet.
But when we got there, it rained for maybe like 45 minutes to an hour, and we're like, we're sticking it out, and then the sun came out. It was actually
beautiful.
really beautiful.
It was so beautiful. And there's this freaking bird. Was that a sandhill crane? What was that?
Oh, sandhill crane. I can bring it up.
It must have been like 5 feet from me.
So we were sitting on the beach, and about 5 feet away there was a drop off from where the waves had. So it went down like 3 feet and then back out to the water. So I will show you this video of this sandhill crane did like this sort of Jurassic Park walk by us here.
You have to text it to yourself
airdrop.
Or airdrop. I hear. I love that you shared that, Stacey. Oh, thank you. And Randall said it right. Now that'd be some shitty bread. That's hilarious. Oh, Anne's here, and Anne is one of our master haters. She was actually our first guest on the podcast. We love her. We love all you guys, though. Felice Cupillano, she tells us.
Yeah.
And anal equals anal. So now you all know. Honesty Golden Teacher capsules are very helpful and beneficial. Blah 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 blah. If you want to come on our podcast or promote something, make an appointment. Be a guest on the podcast. I think Billy's coming tomorrow.
So I believe Randall wants to have. Angel in jacuzzi.
So you're going.
So all right. So I was going to show you our sandhill crane video that I took. The way he just sort of walked by and like didn't even care, but the sand was mounted up in front of us, so we couldn't see his whole body. But
there was a huge. It was about what 3.5 feet.
He was big, just going by.
No, but I'm talking about the drop there with the sand.
Oh, the drop was like 3 feet.
And this is the most hectic I've seen the water there ever, and that
includes
hurricane season. We've gone down there for hurricane season, and there was like, we weren't there during the hurricane. Obviously,
I've seen it rougher, but I've never been at the beach when it's rougher.
It's pretty aggressive.
But it was a great day. We had fun. It was great to have
the
people
ocean
around.
In New England is way rougher than down here,
for sure. But this bird was easily 3.5 feet tall. It like.
Huge. And I was.
I have it next to the fish.
So I was just getting blown everywhere. I mean, like these waves were just tossing, but it was fun because you could go up and down with a wave. And I didn't want to go too deep because it was rough out, and there's undertows there, and there's the inlet. You get swept into that inlet. God knows what's going to happen. So I was just trying to be cautious, and I was in the water and I was getting tossed around, and my hair was wet, and we had a great time. But there was a shitload of shells, and I was just trying to pick them up with my feet and enjoy the time in the water. My lymph nodes have never felt as good as they feel right now, and my lymph nodes are always completely blocked, and right now they are drained. I should be going to the beach every day.
You should. I was just gonna.
If anybody has a house on Sanibel we can live in, that'd be great.
Yeah, that we'd take you up on.
Or even
that
if you had like an RV in a place we could put it on Sanibel, that'd be good.
So there was a fisherman down the way who says this fish comes and like tries to steal his fish, this bird, right? So if we scan it, you can kind of see how tall the guy is, right?
He was huge. He was about your height, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was about my height.
Kristen took pictures of you with the guy.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, and I don't know what's going on with my body. It just does not look good. It's no longer a potato with 2 pencils. It's sort of like
that. I think your body's beautiful.
It's terrible. So, anyways, this guy, that bird is almost scary tall. Yeah, it's weird. And then those of you who didn't see, we did a little AI version of Tracy getting bit by the brown recluse this week, and there she is running down the street in Georgia.
So what do you have for comments? Are we up to date?
Yeah, we are fairly up to date. Yeah.
Randall says, now that was cool. Yeah, I thought it was really cool. You've done some pretty fabulous Photoshops in the past. Y'all have to see the Photoshops Doug did for Donna. And then he did my daughter Noelle with Jesus and Bigfoot. That was hilarious. And then
the best part, I did this Photoshop where Jesus is reading to Noelle, who was like sitting on his lap or something. And Bigfoot is standing with his hand on Jesus's shoulder. It came from a conversation or a video that we took of Noelle talking about beliefs and believing in this and all this other stuff. And so I took it to Walmart and had it blown up to a 3 foot by something foot poster.
The best part of that.
And she's pulling off this printer, and it's lush, beautiful green, and then Jesus in the middle, and she takes it, and there's Bigfoot, and she's looking at this giant poster. She's like, "It's beautiful."
I don't
know what it is, but it is beautiful. And rolls it up and gives it to me, and I'm dying. I'm like, oh my God. Okay.
She's like a nice like Haitian lady, like an accent and everything. She was awesome.
So Tracy is dying with this AI of me. Fantastic. I needed that smile. Yeah, we thought it would cheer you up a little today.
Dude, if you need a smile, just tell us. We'll give you one.
That's a cool video of the bird.
Thank you.
And did you see my mom's mother's celebration? I think we saw some food, did we not? We saw some.
I didn't go online today at all. I was in too much pain to even think this morning, so I'm very sorry.
I think I saw a dinner you made her. I think that was.
I will try to look at it tonight. Did it look like a good time?
Oh, Randall's food always looks good.
I would just like some food. Actually, I'm high right now, and I'm tired, and I have allergies.
We had a fabulous day today. We kind of
we kind of got like a little late of a start.
So we didn't go start, and then it rained, so we were kind of like hiding under the umbrella for a while. Got a new umbrella at Costco. Thing's dynamite. Now that I know how to install it.
We could go to. We didn't go to Ding Darling.
Did not go to
we normally do.
No.
If we go back, borrowing owls.
We saw a lot of owl babies today down our street. There were five owls living in that one little.
There we saw some fluffy babies today. Actually, I hope Kristen got a picture so we can take it. But I want to let her know the owls are making noise.
Tracy says you always make me smile night after night, and that's why she comes every night. And Randall says the biker videos. Oh, that's right. She took her to a biker fest. I did not see those, so I will.
We'll have to check them out. Honestly, like
it's been crazy. We had people over.
So between normally we're barely scraping by between my illness and just trying to do podcast stuff. We're trying to force ourselves to do things that make me feel better, like go to the beach and go to church. I was planning on going to church on Saturday, woke up, my stomach was all fucked up. Every other week, I haven't even been able to do it. The going to the beach makes me feel better.
Yes.
What I should do is just, if I want to do something, get up that morning and swim in the ocean.
Well, the thing is, you had a bad hip today. You got in the Jeep, and it was instantly better. And then you got in the ocean, and then
it was way better.
Everything was better.
If you put me in the water, I could live a normal life. Can I have is there a
job? Oh, maybe you need a menstrual tank. Will you utilize the menstrual tank for everyday living?
If you're not familiar with the menstrual tank, you should watch one of the old episodes. Doug came with this.
Don't make me pull up that AI.
Came up with a cocky mamie idea for a menstrual tank for women, similar to a mikvah in the Hasidic Jewish faith.
Everybody's seen it by now.
Maybe. Okay, so what do we have for? We do have a bunch of stuff that I haven't even pulled up yet.
Yeah.
And many topics, but we went to the beach is the key point. It rained a little.
Yeah.
We barely ate, but there was lots of cool. I found this one shell. It was this beautiful, like purple and white, like long spiral, and it had a little creature inside. So I had to release it.
In it.
But it was beautiful. I hope one day to come back and get it.
And then she found a giant piece of a shell. Let me go get that because this thing is actually really weighs about 4 pounds.
And I got these other 3, but. I gave them the nations each a shell today. Was that weird? I gave them a shell because I found 3 that were really similar.
I don't know if you can appreciate this, but that is a seashell. That's
turn it to the side.
That is part of a larger organism.
But if you turn it to this
right here.
No, this part. See how that's going to be the spiral.
So the spiral would be like, probably the whole thing.
Somebody could probably.
There was a worm or something living in this thing, a snail, something.
But can I tell you something? If we measured that, someone could calculate for you the size of that because they'd be able to tell you based on the curvature.
Yeah. So it's got to been, but I don't know how big the thing is in there that comes out of there. It's kind of scary.
So like the summit is at like if you hold it flat.
So this is like a baby version, and then you got that.
That's a different shell.
That animal is going to be like an 8-pound animal.
Yeah, maybe.
That thing's running around. They probably got a new shell and is running around the ocean.
Could you imagine if I found one of those? That would have been so cool. I want to go back and look some more. I love going there. Can you please go back?
We should live there. Send money and we'll live there.
I want to go tomorrow.
You want to go there tomorrow? We're not going to get pod.
Can we have the Goes to the Beach Every Day podcast?
That would. Well, somebody'd watch that. Well, your titties did come out of the bathing suit a couple times today on the beach in the surf, so people would watch that. So Randall says you two need some Zen time for yourselves. And Jojo says, I wish I could come every night. I didn't want to tell you guys, but I just turned 40. I go to bed at 8. LOL, and I need a 6 p.m. podcast because I know I eat it. You can always watch this the next day.
Yeah,
Jojo.
A lot of people watch the next day. They haven't
watch it over breakfast or not.
Those folks haven't been commenting
talk about
much,
gross things,
which drives me crazy because if you comment the next day, we'll react to you.
Yeah, we'll bring it up the next day. You'll be part of the
conversation. You can listen to it on the train or whatever you're doing.
I don't know, Jojo. I'm almost 60. I shouldn't even be up this late. So there you go. Tracy says that is crazy about the shell. And Randall, I just turned 50, Jojo. I go to bed at like 2 a.m. and I get up at 6 a.m. Well, Randall, there's a name for people like you that don't need a lot of sleep. They're jerks. I need 9-10 hours of sleep tops. It's crazy. Tracy says, oh, conk, yummy. Beach podcast is dolphin approved. Well, there were no dolphins today because of the rough surf, but it was good. And Jojo, Nicole turns 46 next week. And then Tracy says, they reply back to me when I can't be live, which is not often, but still. Yeah, we do. We always reply back to our constituents, if you will.
Well, I don't know if Tracy's so much our constituent as much as we work for her.
And Ann says, I could have birthed all you guys. Fuck.
No, not you.
She could have birthed me, right?
She's
no, she couldn't. All right, no, because she's not.
You're almost 60.
Right? Yeah, no, she couldn't. Yeah, well, it would have been like one of those Arkansas situations.
Not everybody here. A lot of people are old. I am super.
So that's why Ann likes me. Randall says you're too funny, and Nicole is laughing.
I am so fucking tired. I can't even tell you.
Well, we don't have to go till 10 tonight. So no, we don't.
We're gonna go. Fun. We're gonna bust through it.
Do you have any hashtags?
I have a bunch of stuff. So when do you feel the most stressed? And Doug said 5 minutes before the podcast. Dude, tonight was a perfect example of that because I took some cannabis oil a little earlier than I should have, maybe, or it kicked in a little bit more than it should. Can you come on camera, please? And so trying to pull those ideas together while we're all talking and laughing and having fun was probably less than ideal. And then I had the highlight of my day today was that I had some makeup samples I got or like some freebies I'd got or things I wasn't going to use or I couldn't use because they had fragrance in them, and I just gave them all to Annika, and it was the best day of my life.
It's like Christmas morning. You love doing that stuff.
She looks so happy, but more importantly, it made me feel good.
Well, it was funny because when you did it, I'm like, yeah, you probably felt more happy than she did.
Well, because I always used to give that stuff to my daughter.
You always used to do that with Noelle.
I always used to do that to my daughter, and I don't get to do it anymore. So, yeah.
So it was really nice that you were able to do that, and yeah. So yeah, that was kind of a nice moment. Yeah.
I think so. Actually, I'm going to be getting a package soon from one of our followers, and I think I might. What do I want to do? Get the package. Have Annika try it out as well. We asked people if they would only be able to go on cruises or only be able to go on Disney vacations. We went Disney all the way.
All the way, yeah.
Disney all the way. I have no desire to go on a cruise, nor does Doug. Nope. There have been some interesting ones, and I'm like, oh, that might be fun. Like there was one that was like, if it was like a immersive experience, like something like where everybody's there for yoga, or like everybody's there for like, I don't know.
There was a cruise out of somewhere in California. And Devo was playing on the cruise, and they were one of the greatest live acts I've ever seen. And you wouldn't have thought it because they're like robotic or whatever, but they put on like the greatest show. And I would have gone on that cruise, but I don't think that's like an all day thing. Like it's like, you go out at night and come back.
Apparently they have a Monsters of Rock cruise. Brent wanted to go. Christina won't go. You guys should go together. I'm
not going to Monsters. Although Kiss used to have a cruise every year or something, and they would play like an acoustic show inside, and then they play like a different show, and then like each member would play in a different part of the boat and all this stuff, and it was pretty cool. But but they're not doing that.
Here's the thing about well, first of all, the cruise or Disney World vacation. The problem is the cruise is way cheaper than a Disney vacation.
Yeah, but
those people that go to Disney every day, I want to be those people.
Every day.
Well,
if it's a dream of yours, let's make it happen. Like, let's
expand I would like to swim in the ocean every day and go to Disney every day. It's not really possible.
Wait, Shannon says, stop it. Are you drinking Clearly Canadian? Of course she is.
Fuck yeah. It's the 90s up in this bitch.
She's wearing some Reebok pumps too.
Nicole, hear me out. I owe you a package. Do not let me forget this. I have a Clearly Canadian sticker. I'm going to send it to you with your sticker. Okay.
What about Shannon? Shannon was the one that talked about it.
Oh, sorry.
We'll send one. Shannon, send us your thing. We'll send you a sticker and the Clearly Canadian sticker because we have 2.
Yeah, Shannon, send me if you email maritalhate@gmail.com, I'll send you both. And Nicole, I will send you a Clearly Canadian sticker as well, even though you have no idea what the fuck we're talking about.
And she really wants to find some OK soda and some freshen up gum. Is what she wants to do.
Oh,
and so Platypus says, "Where the fuck did you find that?" Costco sells them by the case.
Costco, motherfucker. Costco. I buy a case like every 2 months or so. They're $17.99. A little spendy, but
a little pricey. But
and it's got a lot of sugar, so I probably shouldn't have it. But
you pay for that Canadian clarity of the water that goes into
this
that.
just brings me back.
It's not really Canadian, is it?
Honestly, this is my guilty pleasure.
It's not actually from Canada. I don't think so.
It has cane sugar. That's the key point.
Water source, Whistler, British Columbia. It is Canadian.
Oh my God! You know what comes from Whistler, British Columbia?
Leisure travel vans.
Leisure travel vans.
Yeah.
They're actually in Manitoba, but Whistler's not far from there.
What if you had just like the secret stash of Clearly Canadian from like the late 90s?
Oh,
and like we moved it down here from Massachusetts.
The only other thing that I want, other than a Clearly Canadian, I'll tell you the thing I would want. I would fucking go nuts for an OK soda.
Okay, I'm telling you, I just mentioned the OK soda. You can find some of the empty cans on eBay and things like that, but you can't get it.
I want a fresh one from the factory.
She wants one from the factory. OK soda. I don't know if you remember it, but it was like just every can was different, and they had like weird artwork, and it was OK soda, and it was just okay, like whatever. And so it was kind of for the grunge crowd, kind of like that's when it came out in the early 90s, and it's tasted like if you ever worked anywhere or filled the soda up from all the different soda flavors and then drank it, that's what it tasted like.
It was amazing. I want it back. What was I going to go? I want to tell them to bring. It was Coca-Cola that did it, right?
I don't know that. I don't know that for a fact. But I do wonder if Freshen Up gum is still made. Do you guys remember that? The Freshen Up gum that had the liquid in the middle. Some people called it the gum that. Ooh, vintage unopened box of Freshen Up peppermint gum, $300 on eBay. Freshen Up Pakistani chewing gum, but I don't know if that's. Let's see. That's an Etsy thing. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that's the same. All right, Freshen Up gum, old time candy. Let's see if we can get this. Out of stock. Sorry. There used to be a soda called Tahitian Treat that I believe.
What the hell is that?
It was a fruit punch soda. It was unbelievably good.
You're a fruit punch soda.
You can't just put your and then just say whatever I just said.
I do it all the time.
You're a do it all the time.
I am a do it all the time.
That's why I married you.
I don't know if I'm gonna be doing anything tonight. I am following. What did I just do? No.
Hey, a contract's a contract.
I just accidentally deleted something.
How much for a mint O.J. Simpson rookie card? I just saw something, a mint O.J. Simpson rookie card. Let me look that up because it's not as much as you think.
Yeah, we're just gonna Google things for you guys. It'll be a fun podcast.
Well, you're Googling shit.
I just looked up something for the podcast and I have found it. 513.
It's a lot more than I thought it was.
What is it? It's probably more now that he's dead.
Well, I think what happens is when people die.
You didn't even tell them how much it was.
Because I bounced off of it by accident.
$6,000.
$5-6 but those aren't selling. Those are all just on eBay. I'm just trying to get a good pre-owned $400. I think $400 is the going rate. I think people just put on.
It wasn't $400. It was $499.
Yeah.
Like let's not fault.
No, that's all right. A friend of mine, when I was going to collectible shows, and my friend went with me, and he bought an O.J. Simpson autograph like during the trial, and it was like for $5 because it was like on just a card. What?
You have lipstick on.
Oh, because I drank out of your Clearly Canadian. Now I look like I got the herpes.
Or an anal yeast
or
infection.
an AYI.
Remind me tomorrow that we talked about anal yeast infections. That'll be
that was our big episode tonight. So FMK, the Jersey Housewives. Just gross.
All right, let me just tell you who they are. So in case you don't watch the show, you can pick.
Gross or grossest.
Okay, hang on. So this on the far left here is Teresa Giudice. She just got married to this guy, Louis Riel. She has 4 daughters. She went to prison for fraud, for mortgage fraud, because they took out a loan or something. She blames her ex-husband. They're now divorced. He can't come back to the country. He's in like Italy or something. She has all of her 3 daughters have gone off to college. I haven't seen this month's episode, this week's episode. There's rumors that her new husband has spent all of her money and that there's trouble in paradise. I don't fucking know. This is Jacqueline Larita, and she hasn't been on for years and years and years. But she was OG. She has a son named Nicholas who is on the autism spectrum, and she and her family have worked to create a line of products that are safe for kids on the spectrum, including no folic acid.
Oh.
And then we have a lot of people have found that people on the autism spectrum benefit highly from a ketogenic diet. And then actually most people are benefiting from a ketogenic diet. Carolyn Manzo was on the show. She was a mom. She has three grown children. They own a prominent business called the Brownstone. She's been off the show for years. There was a whole series arc with this guy Danny, who is apparently recently out of prison. Whereas this guy, that's not what I wanted to do. Where he's recently out of prison, and so this woman Danielle Staub, who is no longer on the show and it was a train wreck, goes on and she's going to some fashion show and she brings this guy as a bodyguard, but the guy is like sketchy as fuck, and so they like kicked him out of the event because it was like completely inappropriate, and he's like, fuck the Manzos. And for whatever reason, my husband has just clung to that line.
Because I don't know anything about the show, but I did remember fuck the Manzos. And so she's like, on the Housewives, and then and I'm like, yeah, fuck the Manzos. And like that was my only thing. So I will do that every once in a while. So Jojo says, you prostitution whore. You guys remember that? Yes, I do.
Yes.
And that was the other thing I say is prostitution whore. Because we always say process journey, which is the same thing, and prostitution whore is the same thing. And then she flipped the table. Yeah, she's a lovely delight of a woman.
And he says picked RWP. So
I don't know what that is. Oh, red, white, pink.
You're gonna F Larita. Okay, I can see that. You're gonna marry, Carolyn, and you're gonna get rid of Teresa. I agree with you. That was very confusing, by the way.
Yeah.
You could have just said the letters for FMK.
It took me, I was sitting here like while we were talking, I'm like, what the hell is RWP?
So it took me a little while. That was
like right, left,
that
center?
Was a little bit of a riddle, and I only got it because I'm really fucking baked right now.
We figured it out.
If you in the future, what you could do is just write pink or 1, 2, 3, or like
right, left,
3, 2, 1,
right,
or
center.
FM, or you could just change the FMK. So you could go like, if you wanted to get rid of Teresa, you do K, and then you do F, and then M.
Randall's laughing.
Makes more sense.
At his logic. We figured it out.
But the fact that we figured it out, I am psychic.
Yeah.
I keep biting my lip in the same place. Have you
I don't know.
that?
Yes,
it's
I do.
Like 4 times.
Have you ever like bite your tongue and then you bite it 4 times like later that day?
I try not to. Did you? Are we up to date on the comments?
Yeah. Randall just says I did it on the post. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. So I had said I would marry Jacqueline because she's a keeper, and fuck Jacqueline because she seems like a good time, and she may have been a stripper at one point. I'm not really sure. Marry Jacqueline, and I would get rid of Teresa. I love her. She cracks me up, but maybe if I hear about the feud between Melissa and Teresa one more time, I just don't care. And then, of course, Courtney said, I'm sheltered. I have never heard of these people. And, of course, Pam Twyman agreed. And
Courtney doesn't even have color TV where she lives.
They're both right. I mean, but they have better things to do with their lives. Trust me, if I was healthy, I would not be watching this shit. I would be out swimming with the dolphins every fucking day. You wouldn't get me to leave. And then Red looks like she's wild and takes it everywhere. White looks halfway stable. That was Randall.
Oh, nice one.
She looks like a drama, and more drama. Yes, she is. And Armand Mahood is waiting for his podcast. He had some feedback on what we're doing. He had some valid points. I can't afford to pay him, and I'm gonna have to look at his points. But thank you.
But thanks for
Well, we're still trying to figure it out. We like any feedback. Seriously, guys, if you could give us some feedback, we would really appreciate it. And of course, if you like, share, follow, subscribe, like do all that stuff, it would really help us out. We're just trying to grow the podcast. We want to bring people together, want to make people laugh. We want to make the world a better place. We want to start a hippie commune. We want to be filthy rich. We want to do things for charity.
We want to be
I want to
filthy.
swim with dolphins every day. I want to go to Disney sometimes.
We have a new
I'd like
person
to have an RV that we live in.
we have a new
Maybe
person
a hippie
that
commune.
we have a new person that joined in. RJ and More.
I don't know. They were here the other night, but they're one of the Facebook followers. So
I was thinking it was Ray J from like the Ray J.
The sex tape with
yeah,
Kim,
the sex
Kim
tape,
Zodiac.
yeah.
Not Kim Zodiac.
Kim
Kardashian.
Yeah.
What if all the Kims are united in the universe?
Yeah, they probably know each other. Yeah.
Well, we are all connected. Do you believe that?
I think through an energetic means of living on Earth. Sure.
Yeah. So there you go. We're all connected. Let's be kind to our brothers.
If a butterfly flaps his wings at Ray J's house, it causes a trickle effect.
I see comments.
And Randall says the fact that we figured that out, it just means we're as fucked up as he is.
I am fucked up.
Which is absolutely probably true.
Ask the question. Favorite way to exercise?
Favorite way to exercise?
Dude, dolphins, Shin like to walk in nature.
Yeah.
Shin Doring. And then of course I said sex or swimming with dolphins. I tried to swim with dolphins today. They were not there. And I'm not planning on having any sex tonight. No offense. You can do it while I'm sleeping if you want. I'm so tired. I can barely keep my eyes open. Courtney says, I'd love to lift weights and hike, but most of my physical activity comes from taking care of our little farm. Dude, I'm way more likely to do stuff that's physical activity than like to do a workout. I like to play games. I like to run around. I like to go places. Unfortunately, I'm very limited in what I can do. Randall wants 8 hours of sex with Nicole. Who the fuck wants to have 8 hours of sex?
No, nobody.
Do. I have things to do.
I
have to watch bad reality shows and do a dirty podcast. And Todd Alvey says, surf and lift tractors and look homeless riding a beach cruiser around town. Bonus points if it's after lifting trackers and I'm dirty and ripped clothes going to get an 18-pack of beer. I've been referred to as a homeless man living behind CBS because of this Facebook town forum.
That's amazing.
Oh my God, I had no idea. Oh my God.
And then Deb said it was a toss-up between dancing and sex.
Okay, can I just say something? Todd is one of my backup husbands.
Yeah.
And just sometimes I love you, but I think I might love him more.
I will tell you right now, Todd, you're not going to like her yeasty anus.
I don't have a yeasty anus.
Yeasty anus.
Could happen.
Yeasty anus. It's an...
Why is it not letting me edit the comment? This is stupid.
I don't know. You got a red asterisk.
Oh, I'm going to have some red asterisks. I'll be in the Facebook
like your
trouble.
Red anus.
I have no idea about my anus or what color it may or may not be. And then, of course, when you did the storm radar, it looked like a snake. A snake. It looked like a snake. A slippery snake. He's a snake. He's just a slippery snake. See it?
Yeah.
Looks like a snake.
Sometimes those look better than like they used to look better on Facebook because there was more to the radar portion.
Well, if you want to format them.
Maybe I will.
I will tell you this. Randall sent me a radar today, and I was like, he won't look at it.
I won't. I got my own thing. I do it.
And he just hasn't been doing it enough. So if you want to,
there hasn't been rain.
Well, give people a way to do it so they can participate. And
no, it's my thing, people, and either you like it or you lump it.
But I'm running out of content. I have
it's the rainy season is coming. You're gonna get 1 or 2 a day. You probably get.
Okay.
I have one on my phone that it's ready to go.
I want to tell you one of our life hacks. These are cheap sunglasses on my husband. These are glasses. My prescription never seems to change. These are from Walmart. I bought those from Zenny. They cost $12.99. These sunglasses were from $5 each. $5. We mostly buy our sunglasses off Amazon. As a matter of fact, I need to order a case because I lost another pair today. And so we had.
Randall wasn't. He was. They got like tornadoes and stuff up there today. Yeah, you guys got. I looked at that radar today, as a matter of fact, and yeah. Hope you got through it. Okay.
Are you guys okay? Okay. So today's hashtags, which I can't even find today's podcast. There it is. Sorry, I'm.
You don't need to show it.
Not much. Oh, sorry. So she left seashells on the floor. That's our episode title. Can you tell them?
She left seashells on the. All right. So wait a second. Speaking of glasses, love yours tonight.
Thank you.
Love them.
Zenny. Yeah. $12.99. I have them in purple and black.
And they give me bad thoughts. So anyway, she left seashells on
That's
the floor.
the thing. When a woman wears glasses, dudes are always thinking about coming.
Oh
on their
yeah,
glasses.
absolutely.
Rogan did a whole bit on that.
Yeah, absolutely. That explains the popularity of Lisa Loeb.
You say I only hear what I want to.
She's a cat wrangler.
You say I talk all the time. So, and I thought what I felt what I thought was simple, and I thought that I don't belong, and now that I am leaving, now I know that I did something wrong because I missed you. You're supposed to drown me out.
No, I'm letting you hang yourself with that
thing. I can't sing for shit.
So anyway, so she was rolling around on the surf looking for these shells and blah blah blah.
I went ass over tea kettle at least twice.
Nailed. She is like I had never seen anybody get nailed that much in the waves ever.
I was having fun.
Like I'm like, watch out! The wave hits her right in the head. Lost her sunglasses, whatever. So she gets out. She's finally like, I'm like, she's gonna be sore tomorrow from getting beat up by these waves. Did you shower at the beach, like at the outdoor? Yeah. So she showers off, right? Gets sand off her.
Oh, I shot it right down my outfit in front of this poor Mexican guy that went, oh my God, these two landscapers, they went in their jeans.
They went in their jeans. They were having so much fun in the ocean.
They were
having
happy.
So much fun.
They were so happy.
So Stacy goes, she tries to get it out of her bathing suit, whatever. So she comes in the house. That
made me so happy to see them that happy.
It was.
Oh, by the way.
Yeah.
They were fans of my work. They were checking me out like for a while.
Well, especially when you're, yeah.
I don't think they popped out.
And you probably had every wave that came over, at least one titty popped out. You put it back, it come back.
I don't know that happened, but they were like staring at me.
They were checking.
Maybe I looked funny. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe they were just happy. So she gets home. She goes to take a shower. She takes her bathing suit off. Right?
Yep.
It looks like you took a big scoop of seashells and poured it all over the little rug in the bathroom.
They're not only on the rug in the bathroom, they're on the floor in the bathroom, and they're in the shower.
Yeah, and then I go to take a shower, and it's like crunch. So sorry. I don't know, like, and she drove home, so I don't know how much surface area.
I don't have any sensation. I haven't felt my arms, legs, hands, or feet in 10 years.
So I don't know how that happens.
Not much on my body. I sleep on airbuds every night. I can't feel a freaking thing.
See me, I get like a grain of sand on me. I'm like, I gotta go shower.
Dude, y'all, I have been sick 10 years, and you have no idea like how fucking much it sucks. I just try really hard not to complain about it. And when I say something, it's rough. Yes, we found a fancy fucking shell today.
This is her brain on drugs. This is drugs.
That's not the drug section at all. I have cannabis.
So why don't we do some gratitude?
And, we got to finish our content. We have content. We'll buzz through them.
Go.
Okay, so I left them on the floor is the key point. But the guys in the jeans were so happy.
They were great.
We grabbed Mexican. I think I'm going to want to eat some. Comedy, this podcast is hilarious. LGBTQ. We love you. Weed, yeah. Copious amounts of it. I use cannabis oil. I don't really like to smoke weed. I don't like when people keep their smoke public. Keep that shit private. Respect other people. Juggaloo. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. No, it's whoop, whoop.
We're trying to figure out how to
something.
Do it. But anyway,
I don't know. We're working on it.
We're looking for Juggaloos.
We accept you.
Podcast. I have trouble doing the middle finger cross thing, so I've been doing the chakra instead.
Okay.
Anyway, family,
they'll approve that.
Ninjas, congratulations.
Whoop, whoop.
You're black belts in our hearts. Dark humor, that's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Bills, the Buffalo Bills did some shit today. What did they do?
They signed free agent wide receiver Marquise Valdez-Scantling. That was on the Chiefs last year and used to play with Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. He's good. They got him for pretty cheap. Like league minimum is a little less than $1 million. They got him for like $1 million and plus like $1 million signing bonus. So, and they had cap trouble, but so now they got a lot of receivers. I don't know how good any of them are, but or will be, but there's a lot of competition in that room, and they're going to push each other to be good. So I was very happy with it. To see that.
Okay. And then congratulations to the Bills. I like the Cocoa Cookie guy. Was the cookie guy?
Oh, Keon Coleman.
Coleman. I like him. And then he just has a good energy about him. Lyme, I have it. It's May is Lyme Disease Awareness Month. We've talked about this a bunch, but you can't trust the tests. Big markers of Lyme disease are mystery symptoms, of course, an illness that they can't quite diagnose, and mystery symptoms and illness that they can't. Low vitamin D, low magnesium. And it's in every state in the country. And we have tests for 19 tick-borne illnesses. There are over 100. The tests that we have are only 50% accurate at best. Are you fucking kidding me? I've been sick with this dreaded disease for 10 years. This poor motherfucker has had to take care of me the entire time. Are you fucking
I'm 28 years old. And look at me.
I love you guys. The people in the Lyme community, these people are just courageous. And of course, hats off to the caregivers, because I would be dead without you. But I really don't appreciate the fact that you will not let me be dead, because I've been quite suicidal for quite some time. I have a plan, and I feel like you're being rude.
You bring joy to millions, and it's my responsibility.
If I brought joy to millions, we'd have money, and we could, like...
It's not my fault you don't know how to make money. That's what someone said at our house about their spouse, and it's an inside joke with us.
He can't make any money. But I can make money. The problem is that we do a little for the podcast, and then I'm sick, and we do a little for the podcast. And we were doing really good there. We're making all this
momentum, and then what happens? Yeah, you get all.
And we were waiting on the church the whole freaking time. That's what's driving me crazy.
So Courtney wants to jump in and say, "Lord, I'm finding back till Robert calls on his lunch break. You can eat and watch at the same time, or no? Wait, never mind.
I don't even know what to say about that. What did she say?
She said she's back. She had to go. She's back until Robert calls on his lunch break.
I want to know what Robert does. I want to know more about your family. I'm kind of obsessed.
Yeah, we want to know.
And we love you.
What else you got?
Okay, streaming. That's what we do. Hashtag swingers, because we're
not true swingers, but
we're not. But we're fascinated by
people.
Freaky shit. Yeah. That's why we like the juggalos. Or juggalos.
Juggalo. Yeah.
We love the LGBTQs. Like, let your freak.
Not that that's freaky shit by any means.
Well, or maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But we love everybody, and we love interesting people. We want to learn from different experiences. We're married to each other, and we see the world through completely different eyes. So we want to learn even more, because we agree on some stuff. Believe it or not, like, it seems contrary to the podcast title, but we do. We agree occasionally. It's not always marital hate, just sometimes marital hate. Usually when we play video games. Boston, we are from Massachusetts. I don't know anything crazy that's going on in Boston today. Honestly, I don't even have the bandwidth for it.
It was trending.
I cannot keep my eyes open. I'm so tired.
There was a train load of bees that flipped over on the highway, and like I think it was New Hampshire, Maine, something that I saw that was stuff of nightmares.
So they just have to go get the queen. That's actually a really interesting story. I would love to see that.
Yeah.
If anybody knows about that, please let us know.
Oh, and also, they were transporting a prisoner to court in France. And gunmen pop out, ambush the thing, free the guy.
Nice.
Like in a James Bond movie.
You got to root for that shit. Some master plan stuff. Although I'm sure people were hurt. And that's not good.
Right, exactly. But I think somebody crashed into the vehicle, and then gunmen opened fire. They can't find the gunman, and the guy got out. So
that's been a scene in several movies.
It has been.
I was in The Outsiders. It was in Sons of Anarchy. It was in the remake of The Last House on the Left. A lot of them. Actually, it might have been in both Last House on the Left.
And
I do not remember.
Platty says, congrats and condolences on your YT account.
Yeah, I don't know if I should be concerned about it, but we had a flag get posted on one of our videos saying that it was only for adults. Oh, fine. I'm fine with that. Our podcast is only for adults.
Yeah, we don't want.
But I will say, we're developing quite the TikTok following, and I'm trying to watch those to make sure. But the problem is, for me, everybody looks like they're 12.
It is, yeah, it's very true.
Everybody looks like they're 12. Yeah. So I don't know what to do. But if you guys would be so kind as to follow us on the socials, we follow back and we engage as much as we can. If there's anything we can do to support you, if you want to come on the podcast and be a guest, you can just be like a person. We'll talk to you. We'll hang out. We'll have a
just be a person.
Or you could have a business you want to promote. We're happy to help you out. Seriously. But we're going to be honest with you. So, like, if you're selling a piece of crap, we're going to tell you it's a piece of crap. We'll be as polite as we can. But, like, we're health conscious people, and we try to be a little environmentally conscious as well, but also socially responsible and price conscious. So we're not we're tough sells. I think we are tough sells in some things and not so much on others.
You know what else is a tough sell? Donna Shea, and she's here tonight saying hello.
Hey, I have been thinking about you so much. How are you? How is John?
And all the people on this podcast have been asking about John and you.
Everybody's been asking about you, but I gotta be honest with you. Tracy came along and stole your thunder. Bitch got bit by a brown recluse spider. You want to see a picture of it? We have a picture of it.
I can find it first.
Oh, he's got to find it first. Tracy was bit by a brown recluse spider, had to go to the emergency room, had to get steroids, IV antibiotics, and some other drugs, and she's still in pain 2 days later. They found another conspicuous spider in their house, but they have not yet had an exterminator come, and I don't know what kind of spider it is, but it did look scary. There's Tracy.
Run away from the spider.
The only problem is that Tracy is wearing her hookahs. And by the way, Tracy, you look hot in that.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying right there? Yeah.
Oh, I'm in so much pain.
So Donna says, we're doing good. And I saw that. Poor Tracy. So just let you know that this family has been looking out for your family. And Donna says, I hate spiders.
SW Florida. We live here.
Southwest Florida.
We were on Sanibel Captiva today. We had an amazing time. We try to do as much as possible. ADHD, clearly we have it. We apologize. Florida man. I'm
a Florida man.
Yep. And then we saw 2 Florida men today with their jeans in the water, and they were so happy.
It was so good.
Real Housewives of Atlanta is trending, which is funny because we
were watching maybe we're causing a resurgence in the interest.
I don't know. I will tell you that my husband loves him some Nene.
No, Candy.
You think Nene's funny. You love Candy.
Nene's great.
Trending right now. Candy's actually trending right now. I don't know why.
Candy is.
I don't know if the new season's out. We're still way behind, and we're hanging out with friends, and we're busy doing podcast stuff, and we don't know. We don't know anything.
Right, we gotta get back to
fill us in, help us out. And it's so hard to find out because when you go on Twitter, a hashtag that's trending, everybody tags onto it, so you can't figure out what the hell they were originally talking about. And then oh my god, I meant to write Gen X, but I wrote Gen A.
Gen A.
Oh, it was Gen AI. Sorry,
Gen AI. Yeah,
but I forgot the I.
Okay.
So this AI stuff, it's still got a ways to go. Yeah. I put in 5:30 that my friends need to leave to get to Disney tomorrow in time. We will see what happens because it's supposed to be able to predict the traffic. And then of course I've got Indiana Jones is trending for some reason. I haven't watched those movies in forever. We should rewatch.
I saw the first 3. I think that was it. No, I might have seen the 4th one.
I think we should do a little Indiana Jones marathon. That would be fun. Female rage. Although
Courtney.
I want to be outside as much as possible. Yeah, if you have female rage, go Donna. And if you need to vent, Donna has a lot of rage. I don't know if it's female rage. I think Donna has beast mode rage. When she gets mad, she's terrifying.
She says, John is like a kid. I have to punish him. More testing in a week.
Is he home or are you?
I think he's home. Yeah.
How are you? Did you have a nice Mother's Day? I haven't talked to you. I love you. I miss you. I've been trying to give you space because I didn't want you to be overwhelmed. I know you have a lot going on, but I'm thinking of you constantly. And then on Han Solo, I don't know if something's going on with Harrison Ford, but if you didn't know, we have the same birthday.
Tracy loves Indiana Jones. We love her and Bex. Everybody that she knows loves Indiana Jones. And Donna says he's home. And yes to Mother's Day. She had a great Mother's Day.
And then no Vaseline. Don't use Vaseline as lube. I don't think, but that wasn't on the list.
That was
Candy is trending. We love her. God's plan. I don't know what it is for me, but damn, am I trusting in him right now? Actually, can you bleep that for a minute? Because I want to repeat that. God, I don't know what God's plan is for me.
Yes.
Like seriously, hard stop. Right. I do not know what God's plan is for me, but right now I'm fully trusting it. And it sounds crazy to be like, I have a dirty podcast. We talk about dicks and anal yeast and other inappropriate things, but and graphic conversations about our sex life. And basically nobody should watch this podcast, but I'm trusting God's plan. And I believe the podcast is part of it. Is that crazy?
I will say this. God invented the penis and yeast and buttholes. So that's all I have to say about that.
Thanks for everything, God.
Tracy says that she's happy that John is on the mend, and Donna says, thanks, Tracy. Bug proof the place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she sent me a picture of another bug today. It was terrifying. I would like to do our gratitude. Everybody, we would love to hear what you're grateful for. The first and foremost, we are grateful for you're here. Let's do a name drop. I am so thankful for everyone that comes to the podcast and supports us. Of course, all the folks over on Twitter, X. Guys, if you could follow us on the other platforms, it would be helpful. If you follow us everywhere, we will follow you back. The best place to watch is Facebook or YouTube, so you can comment along with the show. I don't even know if we had anybody from Instagram tonight.
Tracy says that.
Jose was here.
Hang on. Tracy says,
shut up, Jose was here.
Someone needs to talk about these important issues, and God would approve.
I think so. Ariel Dive were here, and Jose were here. I'm having so many fucking problems with Instagram. So
yeah.
I don't know if you guys are still here or not, but we love you. We're glad you're here. Jose, we sang happy birthday to you. I don't know if you were here for that, but it was good.
We did.
And then that was early.
And we learned Spanish.
Oh, we learned some Spanish words. Do you know that anal is the same in English and Spanish?
Go figure.
Then I don't know what else we got. Oh, gratitude. So you were going down the list of names.
Yeah, obviously Tracy, Donna, Ann, Nicole, Courtney,
Platy.
Platypus,
Randall,
JoJo
JoJo.
was good tonight.
Stephen Dorff was here.
Steven was here, and
Nicole. Oh, not Stephen Dorff. What's his name?
Melissa
was here. Hey,
Melissa was good.
JoJo, Steven Gerber. Sorry.
And I
Randall.
think that might be everybody. We had a lot of good
people. We miss anybody. We're so sorry.
Tonight.
We're just doing our best to remember
good
them all.
Stuff. Good
we really
stuff.
need a handler. Can you get over to the lakes and see what we got?
And out of likes we had Pete Flores, RJ and more, Courtney, Todd, and Randall.
Thanks, guys. We love you guys so much. We appreciate you. I'm so thankful my friend Kristen's here with her 2 beautiful children.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for a lovely meal. I'm thankful that you did so much today to make this possible. I truly appreciate you. But I truly appreciate you every day.
I appreciate you.
I'm thankful for my pillow that I'm about to hit, and I'm thankful for the deviled eggs I'm going to eat.
I am thankful that Tracy is on the mend.
Yeah,
I'm thankful that
so
John is home and doing better.
Yeah.
And Tracy's gratitude, and this is the best part because we found out what they had for dinner. I'm so thankful for you both. I'm beyond thankful for Beck and being the best wife, nurse, and caregiver for me. I'm so thankful for the healing, thankful for chicken broccoli cheddar bake that Beth made for dinner, and thankful for my bed because this bite is kicking my ass. It's just,
you need to get some rest.
Every day you're a day closer.
I know this is going to sound crazy, but you should put some Herschelum on it and definitely spray your leg with the Solar Recovery. Do it. I'm telling you, it will help. It will help.
Spray your whole self with it. It's not going to hurt.
Everywhere where you have the cellulitis, just spray it all over. I promise you it will help you. It's going to sound crazy, but just try it. I promise.
Donna says, fire, axe. I don't know what that means, but it sounds like Donna, right?
Yeah, she's angry.
Randall says, thankful for you two, everyone else on here. And JoJo, I'm so grateful for the universe to put us all on the same path and the same moment in time. That's very nice. So grateful for everything I have, even my 16-year-old professional asshole, LOL. I love it. Love it, you guys. And then Tracy says, didn't help with the itching.
I wish everyone luck with the keep doing it. Do it, and then wait 10 minutes, and then you might realize, oh wait, that did help a little bit, because I found that I didn't notice it at first, but the more I put on, you can just apply.
She says it's soothing and not greasy. Yes.
Yeah, I like to keep in the fridge.
So Donna's burn down the house with the spiders in it,
That's
which is her solution to problems.
Did it help with the itching? I'm telling you, just keep doing it. It'll help.
So yeah. It'll help. It's all good.
And then baking soda, lavender, and
we had I'm sorry, Shannon was here, right?
Shannon was here. Yeah. Hey girl, thank you. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry we missed that one.
And what else? Anything else?
Just thankful for a great day. We had
you had a lot of engagement on your LinkedIn.
I had a lot of. I posted on LinkedIn. I had some idea because I just want to say, hey, here's what I've been doing since I lost my job. And I didn't let a minute go to waste. And I created a podcast that has X number of viewers and blah, blah, blah. And try to make it draw some attention to me. And it was nice to hear from some of my old coworkers and cohorts and things you're the best, whatever. It's always nice to hear that. So hopefully, and I got something like.
Did you send an invoice out last week? 2 invoices?
Yeah, but I also got an email on that today that I'll tell you about. It's not a big deal.
My head gonna explode?
No, not at all. Anyway, so it was so at least engaging on that front was good. I'm just trying to drum up some business on the design side. So that's about it. But thankful for our house guests. It's just been a lot of fun. It's been great for you. It's Kristen is like a kind of an older sister kind of situation
but way younger than me. I was just saying.
Oh, she's only 29.
She's only 29.
But, so, and it's always good that you have support, especially somebody from your past that you
I don't have a lot of that.
Count on.
I don't have a lot of that. Kristen's really a very good friend. I can't even with the prayer the prayer blanket. I'm beside myself. I don't even know what to do with it. I'm gonna have to get I'm gonna have to have it dry cleaned or something, and then because it's got some dog hair on it. But I just or we can just whatever you do to get debris off things. Oh geez, Louise. Oh my God.
I'm like, what are you doing?
You gotta watch out for Southerners. They'll sneak up on you.
This is the South.
She's not even a Florida woman. She's from Georgia. You never know what they're gonna do.
And she's not coming on the podcast. You know why? Because she's an upstanding member of her society.
She's well respected and liked.
Yeah, she can't be.
It's her children cannot believe she's friends with me. And anyway, that was my friend.
She's cooking. Randall is cooking cooled oatmeal, which I'm not sure how you cook something and cool it at the same time. That's a special talent.
People do oatmeal in the fridge, and they put it in overnight. And I think
Donna says night. Give John our love for us, for all of us here.
Give yourself our love. Give everybody our love. Everybody, we got love. We've got nothing but love for all of you. We are so glad you're here. I'm so grateful for my friend Kristen. She cracks me up. I'm grateful for these kids. I'm grateful for the smile on Annika's face today. That was the highlight of my week. I'm hoping to get a similar smile out of Macy when I give her birthday present.
Oh, that one's a good present. Yeah, for sure. Now she's back in the front of the house. All good. I think that's it for us, right?
Put her on camera if I wanted to.
We'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not here Thursday. Programming note. Not here Thursday. Jackbox Friday night.
Billy's supposed to come tomorrow. My friend Billy Cock. He does ayahuasca tourism. He's a hoot.
He's a hoot and a half.
Proud gay man. He does tourism all over the country. Does I believe they own their own resort, but I could be wrong.
Speaks several different languages.
Home decor, speaks many languages, and he's just a cool ass guy.
And I have a feeling he will want to talk about anal yeast.
Yeah, it might
or
be
other
anal yeast
anal
week
things.
it might be anal yeast week on the podcast.
Jojo says, Tracy, get better. Have a good night, you guys. It was a blast as usual. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you, Jojo, for sure. And Randall said, no for Tracy's. Cooled cooked oatmeal for Tracy's itch.
Oh, nice.
Oh, excellent.
That's a good idea. Yeah, that would work.
So maybe, I don't know what kind of AI I can make tomorrow to cheer somebody up, but I'll definitely think about it. But,
oh, yeah.
So we'll see you guys tomorrow night. No pod Thursday, Jackbox Friday.
We might be meeting Randall this week.
We could, yeah. It very well might be. So let's pull that together.
I'm going to bed because I feel like shit. I can't even carry anything. I'm going to barely get myself inside. Love you guys. Love you, Doug.
See you guys.